I'm Cassandra Belinsky for Investment Pitch Media. Thanks for joining us today. Montreal-based Dynacor Gold Mines, a dividend-paying industrial gold ore processor, has reported its unaudited monthly gold sales for the month of May. Gold sales for May 2022 came in at $19.5 million US or $25.1 million Canadian, an increase of 24.2% over the $15.7 million US reported in May 2021, and a 10.8% month-over-month increase over sales in April. The average selling price for gold in May was $1,845 US per ounce compared to $1,873 US per ounce for May of 2021. The 2022 cumulative gold sales to the end of May amounted to $87.2 million US compared to $69.2 million US for the same period in 2021, an increase of 26%. The company is forecasting gold sales guidance for 2022 in the range of $200 million US to $220 million US, representing an expected growth of 4 to 14% over 2021 production sales based on an average gold price of $1,800 US per ounce for the year. Ted Dixon, CEO of Inc. Research, was on BNN recently where he discussed Dynacor with BNN's Andrew Bell.
Dynacor Gold, what pattern are you seeing there?
Well, this is an interesting mining stock. It was number 3 in our top mining report, which we also recently released for our members. And it's got a distinct business model. They actually purchase ore from local miners and then they mill it in their mill in Peru. And it's been a fairly profitable time for them. Their Q1 net income was 13 US cents per share, up from a nickel a year earlier. And, you know, they've had some growth on the margin side. And insiders there have been buying through options again, because if you don't exercise your options, you don't get the dividend. And this company actually does pay a dividend annualized. I believe it's 10 cents on an annualized basis, and that's good for a 3.1% yield. So yeah, even insiders, if they want that dividend, they got to exercise their options and hold on to those shares, and that's what we're seeing at Dynacor.
It's interesting, isn't it? Those artisanal, small-scale miners, it can be associated with an awful lot of environmental damage around the world. So I'm not sure fully if that's the case with Dynacor, but if they're doing it in a professional way, buying the gold and processing it for the small-scale people, that could reduce environmental damage.
Well, their business model has different risks, I would say, than your typical miners. So, I mean, the mining industry is full of risks, as you know, Andy, and I'm sure all your viewers know. And you know, the last thing you want to do is wake up in the morning and one of your mining stocks has some bad news. But that comes with the turf, pardon the pun. And so, you know, it's just interesting that this company has a slightly different business model than, you know, the traditional mine in this space. So that's one reason why I just put it out there today to demonstrate that, you know, there is this kind of different approach. And it's a smaller company, though, so we'll see if they're able to scale up from here.
Dynacor processes the ore it purchases from artisanal miners at its Veta Dorada processing plant, which is strategically located 15 minutes off the Pan American Highway near Chala in southern Peru. In mid-2021, Dynacor completed the expansion of its Veta Dorada plant, which is now running at its full 430 tons per day production capacity. At present, Dynacor operates in Peru, where its management and processing teams have decades of experience working with artisanal and small-scale miners. It also owns a gold exploration property in the Apurimac department in Peru. Dynacor intends to expand its processing operations in other jurisdictions as well. Dynacor, a founding partner in the PX Impact Gold Program, produces environmental and socially responsible gold. A growing number of supportive firms from the fine luxury jewelry, watchmakers, and investment sectors pay a small premium for this gold, which provides direct investment to develop health and education projects for the artisanal and small-scale miners' communities. The shares are currently trading at $3.01 with 38.8 million shares outstanding. For more information, please visit the company's website, dynacor.com, or contact the company at 514-393-9000 extension 230 or by email at investors@dynacor.com. I'm Cassandra Belinsky for Investment Pitch Media.